force and aggression here.
Yeah, already just walking out here for ZETA Division. Victor is taken out, clean kill. Not too much damage done on the Ivy side, and instantly a smoke drop down.
And immediately the narrative shifts. ZETA have managed to pick up a first kill on their defense side. And when NRG were playing that fateful split game where they ended up losing to Billy, both of the duelists, Victor and ardiis, they went 2 and 8 combined in those first duels on their attack side. So that was a massive problem for them. One of the biggest reasons why they got upset on that map and in that series. I don't mean to overreact, but it started already with the first kill in the pistol.
And you got to think that ZETA's got something up their sleeves, picking bind. Mimi mentioned it. The desk was talking about it, the giggling from Junior.
And Laz as well.
Yeah, Laz as well, I mean, with the pick.
Just having a cackle.
Here's the hit coming through, though. Smokes being played inside. Depp just making sure to cover those angles towards the back of it still as well. Finesse trying to work. So going to be able to use that one to deny the plan over the top of the box. Seeing that angle, lovely shot, hit and rattled with the classics. Plan is theirs.
What a whiff. I mean, that is unfortunate there. The two ZETA players falling in spots where they easily could have dealt with this. NRG have a massive chance of being able to clean this up, but it's still only Victor with a rifle.
Doubled up though, stun, that's a connection onto Sugar Zero. No one wants to push, take that ground off of it, tripled up, damage definitely done towards him. Final player spotted out, Depp. He's got so much more to do here. Crashies weak, will fall.
And there goes
shot
the gun.
There, upgrade obtained, but this crossfire setup should be surely a slam dunk already. Skipping over towards the side, forcing out. He spotted the two players, knows roughly where they are, but there's only 6 bullets left. He's going to force a clean fight. 2 classics, but again, time is against him, and it's being bought and purchased with Finesse, paying for it with his life. He's won them the round.
The hero rifle.
Yeah, exactly. Potential, serious potential. Crashies, but he doesn't opt to use it. Instead, they want to contact up behind the wall, dropping it down, facing together in case any players are here. Should be the plan for them unless Deb can play spoiler. No one is actually going to be pushing him from behind in showers here.
Crashies isn't the one with the spike. He's just holding space for Som to be escorted in. And now Crashies, I thought was going to be holding showers, but instead of sticking into the smoke.
No one's holding for it. Showers is not there. Deb isn't even looking in this direction, but plan denied. 30 seconds here. And now rotations abound here for ZETA Division. Not there with a fight. Trailblazer into the corner. The stun connects and eventually allows for that clean-up kill onto Finesse. The teleport rotation. Side on the either side, following around as the spike drop down. Hot on the heels, Victor does regain it, but time is of the essence. 10 seconds, has to use the satchels to get in and plant inside, but it's a 1 versus 3. And just like that, and the economical disadvantage. Onto the angle though, Crow might be about to absolutely feed or famine. Well, it's only the 1 for 1.
Like a modest snack. Yeah, not necessarily a feast or a famine.
Exactly, it's somewhere in the middle. They're not rushing into it. NRG stopping the push. They get that pick, waiting it out.
It's a nice smoke there as well. Allows them to retrieve the rifle. Crashies is wondering about any level of spam, but seems to have avoided it from Sugar Zero just for the moment. Depp hasn't given away, as far as I'm aware, that he's opping from here, and here comes the push.
There's a smoke drop down, overdrive close to the corner here. You've got to try and do something about this one. Doubled up. It's the high-low, even with just the stingers. Som clean that one up now for the plant. Will go down. Nade sailing right over the top. Any damage done? Doesn't look like it.
Surely not another thrifty, though. I mean, NRG is set up to win it.
Som's earned his ult. Only that, the weapons as well, holding onto Tube. Snakebite actually rebounding close. I think that was meant to go inside Tube. 10 clearing, but Som surely hits this one, yeah. Right into the sight lines. It's good for it. And NRG on the cusp. But have to be magic from Laz. Will he perform it? Here we go, shot misses. Knows where Som is. Respect. Oh, is it going to be used? No way. Victor shut down, showstopper. 0 value gain, that's a -8. ardiis has lurked his way up through into short, onto this angle, but a lot of sight lines to look out for, even with the operator.
There's no fast reaction from NRG based off the fact that they were stacking over towards B long.
Laz sees it surely, the jump spot.
Now he's
serious danger. Does reposition though, yep, 10 close to the corner here. Judge in his hands!
How does that kill?
And now the showstopper brought down! It's collected back to back in the round of South Laz through the smoke. It's got to be watched for. Crashies is there, spots it with the gun. Just poking out. 20 seconds left. Orbital strike with another tap to try and bait this one out. They thought it was toward triple. Doesn't catch on to anything at all. Still buys time and a bit of confusion into the mix. Depths behind them. Putting the squeeze on. FiNESSE moving forwards, but he is spotted. Crow got his presence from NRG towards the side. Smokes are actually dropped down here. What a shot by Crow. Still, Dog at his heels, stuns him up. Laz, though, right behind him, into the smokes once more. Seekers pointing them in the right direction. Laz taking the timing through it. That's the spike drop down. Still, 2 players isolated onto the site. NRG really finding it a struggle. ardiis late to the party on top of it. Som spots out Laz, brings him down, but plenty more to do. It's a double face. Great discipline from ZETA Division. ardiis, he was late. He was over towards A.
Both duelists were thinking about it just for...
Not been getting the openings they want. They've really just been in a chokehold.
Oh, look at the rotate.
Close, off angle, calling for the rotate. Now, util in their hands. Stuns, lay it down onto the floor to safety. Many numbers as well, now rotating over. ZETA making sure there's no gaps in their play. Although, as I say, that depth, that is cheeky. Out of the smoke, left. But no opportunity for play here for NRG. You just got to back away and save your guns once more. NRG, they cannot get anything done.
They really can't. There's no opportunity to open a pick. They're slow. The TV. Seekers used, and now crashies should have some understanding. How many Seekers are being used?
I'm not too sure, actually. It's just faking us out, I think. Doesn't look like they are being used. Orbital strike. Into the back. Som using that to try and clear out. They didn't really get the answer they were looking for, but now that ardiis has all of this ground gained, kill, the potential's there, yeah, not anticipating it. So Laz is brought down, showers. Control there, the snakebite have to skip over towards it. This time, front section of the site is going to be there. Victor doesn't win the fight out. Had to hold that one still as ardiis. Slow field, drop down as well. It's going to make it difficult for ZETA to really push forwards now. Using the trailblazer, another shot, rattles, 2 still in the chamber. ardiis bringing them all down. They're calling for it. ardiis is hunting for it.
I don't think he's going to be offered the opportunity. It looks like Depp is already thinking of evacuating. No, he was just clearing behind.
They have money to make a go of this one. Into the corner. ardiis is down. Damage done to Depp, though, in time. He's starting to hear it tick. Not a chance, really, with it. crashies can play inside. First point of contact. Crow just hoping to take away the guns as well, maybe.
Presence from ZETA, something the court. ardiis up previously, showstopper in play.
Yeah, not sleeping on the job anymore, ardiis still. It's counter spam here onto the corner, ardiis. Dropping depth, no damage really done. TENNN, this is the target there. Wide out to the open.
Oh, he's got a scramble. I mean, he's looking
going on. He's all the way out, man.
It's difficult to punish him because you're worried about him being a little tasty piece of bait. crashies uses the Seekers. I've got your trail.
Yep, finally. Let loose now, guiding them towards the side here, but already the rotations are abound. This is a real scramble of a round. They've taken up control towards Lamps. Victor there's to take it now. Ollie off the default plant. Som now starting to get that plant down. Trailblazer round to the side here. No connection really there, but the orbital strike clears out towards Lamps.
Good work putting up the wall there from FiNESSE, because otherwise everybody on ZETA would have had a firing line.
Retaking that ground now. Everybody really just pushed up into short. Flash not receiving anything here. NRG gonna try and weather this one. They do have lineups as well to just buy them that extra time. FiNESSE gonna be holding for that one right here. Needs to be a bit of a tap, maybe a chance or an attempt on it, but already look at it. Snakebite sailing. TENNN, will he get half onto this one? He does, but still the snakebite's falling. Leave it to just Sugars.
Showers, at least not just yet.
Just trying to hold that space here. ardiis left to contain it. There is a good trade. That was a slightly delayed. ardiis anticipating it from a different angle.
Oh, and a guiding light sent out from Crow over towards B long. And the rest of NRG will be able to hear that. They'll know that ZETA have bad information about how many NRG players are around.
Trailblazer,
it's only
showstopper. It's only Laz. He brings him down.
The Trailblazer didn't see Laz.
And the rocket did not get fired.
A tragedy from the duo of crashies and Victor, who have normally got that play refined and down. That is saving grace for ZETA, who only had a single player defending, and Laz held his ground.
Now Crow trying to help them out. Snakebite towards the back there. That's going to cancel it out of the dog. Vulnerable to up.
30 seconds.
Molly sent flying. Crow.
Dodgy swing.
Yeah. Dodgy, but really just being pushed out into the open. The smokes as well. Sugars has laid one down for them to really work around here. Molly at the feet. Laz going to move around here. Spots it out. Damage done still. Some will drop. crashies close to the corner. No, there's not really any time left. TENNN brought it to the 1v1. FiNESSE, he is low. Single bullet. They'll do the job, but it's done it. Flash held by Crow. No noise being made, stun, flash, combo, push together. Satchel, it's good to disengage. Victor taking damage, and finally, there is a reinforcement. NRG favored in the outcome in the skirmish. Sugar0.
What a play.
No way, man, no way. Close to the corner, ardiis anticipating.
And the punish game, excellent here from NRG. That movement from Victor, sublime to avoid it. Both him and ardiis springing the trap without anybody taken down. Watching this retake potentially, I mean, they're going to go for it in the 2v4 for sure, because it's the final round, but it's an approach from both sides.
Orb to cross, Laz, he needs energy. There we go.
Barely going to get past.
Avoids it.
He's made a footstep. I don't think ardiis will be able quite to hear that.
Chance for a timing. It is the final round of the first half. Got to put everything towards us now. No use saving, but really running out of time. TENNN out towards the open there, the high ground angle. And Laz, it's only saving grace being that he wasn't nobody made a footstep, made a noise adjustment, but still time working against him. You can start to hear it ticking. And already pushed up with the crossfire. Util not really ready for it, just still holding the guns. And neither side willing to make a move with the wall going up. Victor is in their faces! And ZETA, they jump on the chance, they pounce upon it.
4 players posted there from NRG. None of them able to get a single kill. All of them falling to ZETA.
And this is a pistol round win. It's inevitable. FiNESSE. Would have to be a masterclass and more, wouldn't it? Spread out, that's how they like to play it. This time grouped up, 4-1 split. Molly and the nade already going to be used here. TENNN was ahead of it all. I mean, he must have just got chunked down by all the utility. Laz late on that one. Snake bite dropped. Wow, that was bold from Victor. Yeah.
Swings straight through the snake bite from Laz. Maybe feeling it a little. He didn't have the greatest attack half. NRG, when they played against Billy, did make some level of recovery playing on defense on split. Just didn't end up being enough in that specific instance. Now they find themselves in a 5v3, massively favored to dismiss this bonus round. But ardiis has got his work cut out for him.
There's them moving past him. Trademark is gone. He's still got his TP towards the back. And yep, okay, there is safety there. Victor got his teammates back. Snake by missing.
Missed.
Yeah, doesn't push them off this plant. Nade sent flying. Smoke still to play around. Flash in the hands of Crow. He's ahead of it. He blinded himself. Victor comes out the victor. Damage definitely done to these players still, but it's NRG with massive control of the map and the site here. All they got to do is try and isolate these fights out there. He's got 2 of them down. Yeah, yes, with a Bulldogs. Exactly, if they're going to send it, which they are. It's popped off immediately over the top. ardiis has to back away from this one. Stun close towards it. They want to squeeze towards Showers, and they've gained control of it now, but there's another crunch. Victor with the Trailblazer. Into the corner though, right into the sightlines of it, and the plant not denied. Spam into it, but ardiis has to respect it. Back TP, there's a judge in his face. Sugar0, that's his territory now. You do not want to wade into it. Satchel round with the flash. That is impeccable, but it's still got a crossfire.
Gutting for TENNN. What a play.
Som keeping his IGL safe. Surviving on 5 health here, but again, yeah, you don't want to be walking into lamps, not with a judge there. A warning shot rattled off. Do not step closer.
FiNESSE getting healed up by crashies, who used the space gained by Victor to retake Showers. This is tough.
It's down towards them as well. Kills be flowing on either side. Lines it up. The nade. Oh, the molly missed. Yep. To tap. You have to force this one out into the open. Sugar0. Body checked it. Will die and will force some sticking onto half. Fake his presence to force rotations, which has achieved the goal.
30 seconds left.
It's the Seekers, even everything being offloaded to try and sell this fake over towards B. And yeah, it's just ardiis left alive. Plenty of time still left to rotate into this one. Can they deny the plant? Maybe. Players getting in. Trademark broken. 15 seconds.
The rendezvous.
Got to get a move on.
It would allow ardiis to try and swing through the smoke there. The nade. Possibly going to do the job.
Yeah, Sugar0 sticking. This one still has his ult as well. How does he choose to use it? Showers is there. Seekers over the top. Pointing them in the right direction here for NRG. There. He's so far ahead of that. And there's no smoke to really block that one. Molly at their feet. Here's the orbital strike. That's just one kill.
How does that catch ardiis?
Yeah, only onto ardiis here. 4 versus 4. It's all over the place. Into lamps. So the next duel is going to be taken. Almost there with a transfer, but it's 1 for 1. Victor backing away. I'm running ever so slightly low here. FiNESSE just holding for this smoke in this position. Wins that fight out. Catching all the available angles. Leaving it just across. Bloodbath. It might be brutal. Here it is. Smokes. The dropped gives the indicator. There's immediately a wall in their face as well. It does block ardiis off the sideline. Stunned up, but well, just hits the kneecap. TENNN taken straight out, but the site is theirs. They don't have control of B long still. Might become a problem in the later portions. Trailblazer, that's a connection into the smoke. Depth, will he evade? Capture here. Everybody, it's all onto Crow. Up to the top though, brought down. And Laz has made all the footsteps. crashies has exactly the right...
He's got a stinger. You know, he's not really even going to be able to look for picks with the Sheriff. That all died on B before he could do anything.
And if they're going to be running over to A off this presser, I mean, Victor could just be the player here and now to deny this one. He's got a nade still waiting. And time is running low. Orb in their face, a bit of spam here. He's got the lineup, he's already pinging it out.
That was
there
good damage to TENNN.
Rebounding, TENNN has to get off of it. And this is really brutal now, 8 seconds. Anything else? On the backside of this one though, NRG don't have it.
So 4v5 where NRG need to use utility or double face even to get out into backside.
That's got a showstopper now.
This is difficult. ZETA, despite their bad weaponry in a 5v4, probably favored, but it's another one of these A retakes that NRG have looked so good at. Usually they focus on clearing out showers before they go and dig these players out of lamps.
Crossing, contacting into showers. Depp is really holding a really far back angle. It's a white swing by Som. Molly over the top as well. Buy some time. TENN's brought down though. That was a showstopper. Do they have enough house behind this one here? Even with other weapons, yeah, NRG are already calling it. They're just vacating. They want to get out of there. They need to keep these guns. Dog now. Yeah, right behind Triple. Fast lane, right in his face. There's another connection with the stun. Showstopper. Close. Doesn't land it. Doesn't let it loose. FiNESSE still holding this ground. He is vulnerable up. Exchange of the guns here, taking a ton of damage.
There's no way you expect Depp to be pushed all the way deep like that.
Yeah, Fox in the pen, really. It's right behind them. He's regained control of lamps for them. On top of that, the pit's there, but already this reflank attempt of NRG pushing up straight through down into short. They're gonna have to try and flip the map, but they are really just being squeezed from 2 avenues. Having control still there, Splash deep into it. Molly and Util exchange, it's all a game of timings. Sugar Zero's turn this time, and backs away critically, crucially. Just making them feel uncomfortable. Can't really sit still onto this one, but here it is, crashies. The fuse is half covered. Molly's late, it's half. Onto the defuse! Laz, spraying it down, damage done to ardiis. Chances for him to win it, but really with it ticking like this, it just looks... With the Seekers on top of it, yeah, hard pressed to really get value there. Tucked to the corner with the TP. Fast lane up already, they want to seek to punish this. Good shot to connect. ardiis still with another one. A 1-2 punch. It's a one-man army. Into the smoke, Crow making another go of the play as well. There's that connection! But it's all ardiis once more. Picked up the pieces for it, reflank attempt. Blazer spotting the one. Fast lane as well. Almost faking the presence, but there is a spike still in Crow's hands. Not like they can really pivot to anything here. Forcing out this util. Okay, showstopper. Victor.
Bad timing on it. They thought that ZETA had already committed to the site.
Exactly.
Victor won that back, but...
TENNN.
Wow, well guessed.
Trying to tuck himself to the corner. There's no safety there. Not from it. They're still holding that space though. It is that
to ardiis.
Pump fake. ardiis is here. Cannot adjust in time. Laz is there with it, but it's an approach on basically every sector of the map.
ZETA are going to speed things up here. They're going to have a 3v4 situation where they have some timing to be able to reposition. It's a nice orb too, though Victor might feel confident slipping behind it.
He does, he uses it across.
Does he know that Sugar Zero's already fairly deep in elbow?
Sugar Zero, it's got to be called, it's got to be called! He's not ready! Nade re-earn for Victor, lovely jump spot. The boom bot eating the bullets. Has to be a miracle now. Laz, shots are rattling and hitting. It's 3 so far. Can he make it 4? All the way to the side, ADS, 8 bullets left! That's the ace!
It's just a deletion of ardiis.
Oh my.
I mean, that is beautiful. Some of the shots he's hit here are the tiniest little pixels. He's so talented. But to put it together in this round, to give his team match point. They've pushed out B a couple of times, but not out through showers.
Depp's not going to suspect it. Yeah, back towards it. Patience is played, they can hear it already. Spamming into the corner.
Barely any damage
done, yeah. Still on top of the box. It's traded.
But there goes the Brim ult.
It's removed now. One onto the other side here, just rushing into things. TENNN. He's dropped. Couldn't follow up on the rest of his team. Orbital strike as well. Out into the corner here. FiNESSE forced to really swing wide into the TP. That was a headshot. Connection. ardiis though survives. 5 health. Victor has brought them to an absolute crawl. Yeah, he's got to be aware that they pushed up onto this. They could be really far up. They are indeed. Stuns are there. Allows them to back away. Flash into the corner. Blinded for but a moment, but he's had to give up that space, and Showers is really being crumbled on, crunched on. Nade, it's delayed, in fact rebounding, actually perfect! 10! Not enough to deny, but he claims his 2, maybe a winnable scenario. Heel's still online.
And the plant went down, crucially.
Through the reposition here, Lamps being held by NRG. Doubled up, how do you fight this one with the operator? Trailblazer taken out. Pushing up, clearing the corners with the rifles here. Has to be an attempt of it. Flash. It's dodge step. Catches it though. crashies and Som combine might together. Big thorn in their sides, isn't he? Still locked onto Showers' control. Holding onto it with the operator. Here contacting his clearance. 10 is there. It's traded. Good by Victor.
30 seconds left.
4 versus 4 now. Into the final moments of this one, and it's all to be decided. Not a one fight. 2 players left standing. ZETA. Are they really going to fall? Another TP to disengage away with the spike, catching it. Sugar 0. There's one, and it's evened out still. 13 seconds.
Good flash as well. Crow knows that he has a little bit of time to get this down and reposition.
crashies is fast onto the angle. Damage done, but no kill. Sugar 0 still there. Peeking onto it. Victor. He's not going to land his shot. Still regrouping. Him and his teammate now tucking into elbow. Still 2 versus 2. Sugar 0 is going for an absolute jog, a marathon sprint round. Crow needs his help, and he needs it now, or does he? Wins his first fight out. Victor's not fast enough, and here's the time pressure. Pushed onto Victor, flashed off of it. Half onto it, doesn't land the shots from ZETA. Still another chance. Victor, he doesn't know where they are, hiding in wait. Sugar 0 not revealing a thing. Victor, no more bullets, only the shorty. And at range, he can't win it.
So little time.
And there is no second chances here. Wall up in their faces. Flash doesn't connect here. Victor taking so much damage in the process towards the back of it. Damage is there. Spike drop down. And dead with the stun. Brutalized. ardiis has to plan this one. TENNN has to lock down this angle. Still is being pressured and pushed off to the corner as well. Backing away. He's only got the sheriff. It's all over the place. But there is that extension. Spike was planted.
Shot.
Yep, only the one shot. No reloads inside. Tour de Force is there. Spots it out. Gets the reload. FiNESSE can't win it. ardiis with a Tour de Force. TENNN is jumping around. He's making a mockery of it. But he's got so much more to do here. And against the Tour de Force, it would have to be a belter of a shot. He thinks he's pushed on the angle. Spike ticking. How do you win this one? Enough time waited. ardiis actually off the angle here. The only way he wins it is by sticking it to half at this point. He's guessed incorrectly. Onto the corner, forcing it out wide. Jump spot, ardiis.
No,
it's impeccable. It's impeccable. The way he's played it, yes, he hits the shot.
Deciding things, no. Wow. The spike heading back over the
Spike's
market.
Here. I mean, Victor is so far ahead of everything. This angle you just do not expect. He's got one satchel, potentially to get out. He's ahead of it still to the corner. Last shuts it right down. FiNESSE is here. Crossfire placement's not good at all yet. Still, he wrangles it with him and crashies. He's running into him.
Down A.
And this is it, surely the turning point. ZETA are getting picked apart, peeled to pieces. TP. The rotations. 30 seconds left. It's 2 players versus the might of NRG. This is their playground. The util to choke them out, 15 seconds. 3 players waiting for them. It's just impossible for ZETA. The flash, there's the connection, but it's all sprayed down. And NRG gonna be leading that. Try and flank and disrupt it. And here it is. Pistol round, flash to the corner. Just to clear it close. Laz, that is dangerous, man. You're not in your TP. Doesn't take the rendezvous.
Brutal, caught out by the Trailblazer, trying to make something happen. Worried because the rest of ZETA are so far away.
And there is
Here
that
comes
fast
that flank.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that the flank is so good is because mostly the post plant is going to be dictated by FiNESSE's utility. And that is focused towards spawn.
Trying to flip the map, maybe? I mean, it's a difficult comp to do so. Yeah, it's all just being contained, except not in garage depth. His job really is just to try and hold it back, but they've already flipped it for them, and they've taken spawn out of it here. FiNESSE with his back to all of it. Still 3 shots will finish off.
That's a big comms
IGL,
problem.
yep, it is. TENNN sticking halfway on, already onto the defuse. Victor from range. Needed to land that one. Sticking, Crow, surely you don't do it. He can't. This, I mean, nasty angle when you're on top of the box. That is also particularly nasty. Precise with that one, a jump spot punished. Good adjustment though, Victor is there. Not taking a TP, not to safety. Laz, maybe a bit of a misstep. Wanted to just try and buy his time a little bit more, closer towards it. NRG now getting that plant down. It's a situation you don't want to find yourself in. If you are ZETA Division, trying to retake into this, look at it again, Cascade, Orb.
Dep got past the orb though. Could be a danger for ardiis. Still chances here for ZETA, but it's going to get tough.
Yeah, and Heaven's being watched for. TENNN, look at this angle. Som's just currently sitting at, just watching it. Anybody who pushes forwards, it's just, yeah, crumbling.
He was happy to duel against ardiis again. That's just spam from everyone, but ardiis swings through this smoke instantly to try and trade the fight.
But it's such a difficult shot to hit. Barely a timing here, and look at the util dump all the way through! Deb! No way! That's 4 that fall!
Now's the time to go for the ace!
Man. Insanity! And the ace!
In case something like that happens. It's a bait and switch kind of setup.
Does he stop there?
What is that one as well? God. This is one of the fastest ace plays I've seen.
That is crazy. That's like the final bullet as well. Oh my God. It wasn't taken, but it didn't clear close to the corner. 10. Crosshair placement's good though. No way. Okay. Clear in the corner.
Teleport's
locked down. You have got to be joking, lads. You've got to be joking. No!
ZETA want to try and get into sights as quickly as possible, but there's nobody really here. It's only Deb. He spotted one.
Yep, spotted it now, and you really have to put a bit more of a defense.
That
missing.
Did not go where FiNESSE was
locked down. Earned inside the smoke, bit of spam. Deb just really falling there. Crow towards the back. To pieces.
This round's done.
Going. It is done. You can't play into this one.
It is just all wrapped up. They have the freedom. Crow has the freedom to be able to rotate off and help TENNN, but TENNN is currently getting pressure.
In with the Cove. Is that a lineup? Looking nice with it, honestly. ardiis dashing up towards the top! And is granted one. Not quite a freebie, still have to work for it.
It's another kind of pump fake.
Bait and switch. There are players to meet them, though, ZETA. They are here, and they are trying to strike back here with the Odin, the crossfire. Sugar0, close to the corner now, avoiding it, but does not avoid the fire. And again, it's Laz picking up the pieces out in the open, man. Steaded. It's just an impossibility.
Yeah, I don't think there's any timing.
Sure. You know, witness the masterclass. That's what it feels like here. Seekers clearing the way. Safe path into the back of the site. Laz with the operator trying to retake. Shots are fired off, but nothing gained. ardiis is unorthodox. The Viper's Pit. I mean, this essentially should win it. It's going to take so much more. Into the corner here, Crow. Trailblazer, ardiis forced to back away. He's out in the open. Taken out into the sky here, but still they have this Viper's Pit to get through. They've used all their tools, really. The boom button, the Trailblazer, spam into the corner. Som survives on 2 health. Flash around over the top, Laz.
Oh, tragic.
They thought he was being cheeky with it. Drop, though. Exchange, still. They have so many tools to just push them away here. NRG, as long as they survive. And yeah, it ticks away any chapter.
Aggressive down mid, bit of a walk push. He's tucking into Cubby again. He's done this already. We'll see whether NRG think about it if they do end up going back to B.
Hey, both nanos committed. Just to clear out that spot, they're going to be weighted out.
That's weird, though. I mean, that's a major defensive tool that's just to be... And a lockdown!
Yeah, this is so early on.
18 seconds into the round.
20, but they're trying to funnel players into TENNN, who's close up into mid. He's got the rest of his team here. They're hoping for a reaction from NRG.
But they're just not doing it. There's no quick reaction. Instead, NRG are just looking to try and retake the space that they just lost. ZETA are going to have to find a timing.
And, well, losing the fights out. It's traded by Dep here. Grouped up, Satchels getting out of there. Laz is behind you. crashies falls, and here's the instantaneous reaction. ardiis already deep onto the site. Sugar0 left to try and shut this one down. Up drop down. No way. Sugar0 thought it was all clear. Som's helping him out. Beaming down the opposition.
Laz got it all to do on the flank.
Fast flank, but FiNESSE, he's got the angle, moving forwards, wasn't quite favoured. Damage done to either side here. Where's the kill?
Heaven, and nails the shot. Spotted.
FiNESSE clear, 10 with a chance. Yeah, jumping right into the fray here, but a call is made for NRG. Jumping straight into this one. Trailblazer catches.
Oh, he got punished.
He overstays it.
How is ardiis slaughtering them all so easily?
He's ripping them to pieces. Cast the curse.
Down he goes.
Yeah, Crow.
Another 1v3 for Crow.
Just cannot be done. Surely, but you have to make a go of it here. Crossfire setup, it's impossible. It's just impossible.
Allowing Crow to play the clutch, but realizing that this game has completely slipped away from them.
This is it. At this point, Trailblazer, not sure if that spotted anything, but TENN's close to the corner as well, onto this one, and they're all falling once more. They're trying to fight over to this, but again, it makes it so difficult to read. The Viper wall up in their faces. Okay, Reckoning.
Just running around with util out.
Feet. A chance for Crow, but barely that, just a chance.
Way. A great run ended this time. Absolutely dismantled ZETA here.
Reckon the util though, they're fast. Straight through B into A bit of a squeeze attempt. Are they going to go with it? No, actually going to go for the plant onto B, but taking control of the connector Laz. Definite potential here for him to get caught, and he does, so it's cleared out. They're waiting for that lurk.
Look at TENN though. TENN has blast packed all the way up into heaven.
How was this happening?
Right there.
Som's heard something.
Yeah, he's heard it. He spotted it. Just seeking to contain.
This is a bizarre post-plant situation.
Very weird. Close together now. They want to take the fight to him. No way, man. It's right clicks. It shares the pistols. The ones that really sailing him through. A tap onto it, forces out the pull, but TENN, they know where he is. He's spotted out. Much earlier than they perhaps wanted. Ardiis, top of the box here. Returned with the fire. The shots are rattled. The most to do, but at this angle, it could seriously cause some decimation. Star's nice to set them back up onto it along with the Trailblazer. Doesn't get broken, so has to back away here. Fast up onto the angle, but look at this util. Immediately, high tide, cuts it off. ZETA just can't really get through it.
They don't need those kind of moments as well.
Stars drop, this is it. This is the moment. It's the turning point. It's where NRG really just make their stand and lay claim to it. Continuation in the tournament, they do not go lightly. ZETA still here, but Deb's the last one left. Jumping right click in his face, taking the fight to him. Picked up the upgrade. 1 versus 1, him versus Victor. Victor, a chance to make it clean cut. Turret spotted out, doesn't hit the shot, needs to stick the plant. Pressure mounting, and Victor delivers it. A final blow. And NRG, they